Buenos dias, Malik. How are you today? All rested up over the long weekend? Can't find my mouse this morning. Hola, clase. ¿Cómo estamos? How are we? Hi, Ray. Good morning, Trevon. Good morning, Elijah, Malik. Guys, get your cameras turned on, por favor. Did you guys enjoy your long weekend? Did you have fun? Good. Good morning, Kendall. How's everyone today? Everybody should be well rested, right? Unless you went on like a vacation. Did y'all get some rest? Or did you get to go out of town? Malik's got his coat on. What's your temperature down there this morning? We have -1 today. We're in the Trayvon, you want to come up here and do some training in negative temperature? Yeah, negative temperature. So the news people always tell us on the local news with the wind chill and everything, if you have exposed skin for 15 to 30 minutes, you can get frostbite because it's that cold, and then the wind and all of that goodness, right? Yes. Hi, Shamar. It's going to be this way all week. I think Thursday morning they're saying it's supposed to be negative. So they ain't no going out. That's for sure. Hi, Jamarian. Hi, Troy. Shamar, did I? Yeah. Elijah, how you doing today? Hi, Tiana. Yes, that's horrible. That's horrible, right? Right, Trayvon? Absolutely. Yes, it's horrible. Yeah, it can't be wet. It'd be like frozen pops. Mm-hmm. Hi, Bernadette. Hi, Ethan. Good morning, Arshad. How are we today? Hola. So I just want to share this with you guys because we're just chit-chatting this morning. Check this out. Can you all see my Zoom screen? So this is where I am today. So here's our feels like temperature. Can y'all see this? And we have this all week long. -12, -10. Yeah, plus the snow. So be grateful whatever your temperature is, be grateful it is not this, right? Really? You guys had tornadoes. Yeah, I did see that. It's that cold, Trayvon. Absolutely. Yep, that cold. Yep. And windy, 12-mile-an-hour winds, right? Hi, Bill. Hi, Malia. We're just, I'm just lamenting. We have this negative temps all week long, so we're kind of just stuck in the house, right? Yeah. Anyway, so I hope you all don't have that and you can get outside and go for walks and do all those things. Do it for me since I can't. Okay. Well, did you guys have a good long weekend? I'm hoping. Yeah. You enjoyed yourselves? Very good. Very good. I hope that some of you guys had fun, that you got caught up on your sleep, you were able to play some games, that you, I don't know, caught up on missing assignments somewhere. Okay. All of those kinds of things. All right. I have a little bitty different a little bitty different bell ringer this morning, just to kind of warm us up over a long weekend. Okay. So give me a second and I will share it with you. I have to share this one. Here it is. Okay. So this, living in Kansas City, right? This is the first thing that popped into my head. So don't kill me about it, but here we go. Okay. So you check out my Zoom screen and then you're going to put your answer in the chat like we always do, or you can unmute. I don't care. That works for me. Which has the correct spelling to describe Taylor Swift? Enamorada, contento, or ocupada? Pick your word. Pop it in the chat. Which has the, oh, wait a minute, whoa, wrong slide. Sorry, you guys, wrong slide. I got the wrong one up. Here it is. Here's your slide. Hold on. Here it is. Yeah, I know, Ray. That's what happens when you have more than one class sometimes. Okay, now we're in business. Which has the correct spelling to describe Taylor Swift? Enamorado, contento, or ocupada? Which is your answer? The correct spelling to describe Taylor Swift. Good, Malia. Good, Belle. Perfect, Ethan. Taylor Swift. Which is the correct spelling of the adjective, right? We're describing her. Enamorado, contento, or ocupada? Good, Bernadette. To describe Taylor Swift. We all know who Taylor Swift is, right? I'm assuming. I tried to pick someone that I thought everybody would know, whether they listen to her music or not. I personally have not ever listened to her music. Any guesses? The correct spelling. Very good, Kendall. The correct spelling. Good, Tiana. Enamorado, contento, or ocupada? She sure does. Tiana, she sure does. Anyone else? Pop an answer in the chat. Mute. Okay. All right. So, can y'all see my screen? Because I just had a message that says something odd. All right. So let's talk about these. First of all, who remembers what does enamorado mean? Which image would we match to enamorado here? Which image would we match? The first one. Okay, so enamorado, and we got Bugs Bunny, right? Because Bugs Bunny is in love. Okay, so enamorado, Bugs Bunny's in love. Okay. How about contento? Which one would we match for contento, clase? The dog. Okay, muy bien. The dog is happy, right? He's content. He's going to get a treat. He's going to go outside, whatever he's happy about. He's dancing around. Contento. That leaves us ocupada. Okay, ocupada, busy. But Taylor Swift is a chica, right? Es una mujer. She's a woman. And so our correct spelling to describe her would have been ocupada, because it's the only one up here that ends in an A. Because Taylor's una mujer, right? She's a woman, she's a lady. So we have to go feminine. Remember, our describing words have to match, right? Masculine, feminine, singular, or plural. Okay, any questions? So, enamorado, in love, contento, happy, ocupada, female, busy. Okay, muy bien, clase. All right. So because we've had some time to be apart, right, several days, we're going to kind of review a little bit. Okay, so I want you to make sure that y'all can see my screen. And make sure that you can hear me, because I'm going to try to play a video to help us kind of remember stuff. And the sound, you're going to need the sound. Okay, so give me 1 second here, because this is buried. This is a buried video. Yeah. Okay. All right, here we go. I think. No, this is the one I need. Okay. All right, here we go. So make sure y'all can hear, because for some reason these videos in my screen do not have, they're not very loud. Okay, and I can't, the volume's turned up all the way. So make sure that y'all can hear. Okay, so if you have any noise around you, you might want to take the time to turn it off, right? Or put your earbuds in or something like that. Okay, here we go. Uno, dos, tres. So let's pay attention, please, so we can just kind of review a little bit.
Ay, lo siento. Estoy un poco cansada. Warm, sunny days always make me sleepy. Well, that and I was up past midnight grading papers. Again. But this is the perfect time to talk about how to use the verb estar and an adjective to describe how you feel. Estoy un poco cansada. I'm a little tired. You use the verb estar with certain adjectives to say how you feel or to describe your physical state at the moment.
Okay, so remember, you guys, last week we talked about why do we use ser to say that we're tall or short or whatever, because those are permanent things. But we use estar to talk about like our emotions, our feelings, things that are temporary, being tired, right? Being nervous, being afraid, all of that vocabulary that we practiced last week. Okay, all right, here we go.
Now, you've seen a few forms of the verb estar already in questions like ¿Cómo estás? And ¿Cómo está usted? Let's take a look at all the present tense forms of estar. Keep in mind that this is an irregular verb. Yo estoy. Tú estás. Usted, él, ella está.
Okay, so we're going to practice with this today. And at the end of the class, we're going to do, or toward the end of the class, we're going to do a little sort of a formative mini quiz kind of a thing. Okay, so where you're going to show me what you know. So let's take a look at this. You guys remember, yo estoy, I am. Tú estás, you are. Usted está, you are, when we're talking formally. Él or ella está, he, she, or it is. Okay. And we talked about these endings, right? Where we took off. Again, I know we've done this before, just trying to remind some folks, maybe they were absent or something like that. I can't get my annotation to come up, but that's okay. So remember, we took off the AR and that left our EST, like the root. And then we put our EST here, and then we have to have our endings. So for yo, we just flip-flop the YO and it becomes estoy, right? And then it's AS and A. And these are the singulars, right? Okay, so now let's look at the plurals.
Nosotros estamos. Vosotros estáis. Ustedes, ellos, ellas están.
Okay, so again, we've taken off the AR and that left us EST. And then we add amos and on. Remember, we are not responsible for vosotros, so you don't need to worry about that one, okay? So nosotros estamos, AMOS, and then ustedes están, ellos and ellas están, right? So to make this plural, está plural, we just add an N, okay? So remember way back at the first of the year when we practiced, we go singulars on the left, plurals on the right. So the plural of yo is nosotros. The plural of tú and usted is ustedes. The plural of él and ella are ellos and ellas. Okay, so you're just moving across the chart, okay?
Estar means that the way you feel is temporary or changeable. It's not a permanent trait, like being tall. It's used to express emotions and conditions. Hoy no estoy triste. Miguel está muy bien. Rosario, ¿están enojadas tú y tu hermana? No, estamos contentas.
Okay, a couple of other questions. So who can tell me in the chat this first sentence that says, no estoy triste? What does that mean? No estoy triste. Who can tell me? Pop your ideas in the chat. Remember, our chat is the place we make mistakes, right? Okay, Kinsley, thank you. Yeah, Ray. Who is not sad? Who is not sad? What does estoy mean? No. What does estoy mean? Estoy, this word in the orange. Who can tell me? Who can help me? What is the sentence saying? No estoy triste. Yes. So estoy, clase, I am. Therefore, the sentence is saying, I am not sad. I am not sad. Okay. All right. How about this next one? Miguel está muy bien. What is that sentence telling us about Miguel? Pop it in the chat, please. Miguel está muy bien. Yeah. Who is, Ray? Yep. Good, Malia. Anyone else? Arshad, Bernadette? Yeah, good, Ray. Shamar, Elijah, Jamarian, Miguel está muy bien. Good, Kendall. Good, Kinsley. Yeah, so Miguel is doing very well, right? He's doing really good. Okay, Miguel está muy bien. All right, a couple of other questions here on my screen. What does this little dash and a comma, what does that tell us when we're reading in Spanish? You guys remember that? What does the dash and the comma tell us? Yeah. Well, the question mark tells us that it's going to be a question. That's good, Shamar. This front question mark does, but what does the dash and the comma tell us? Anybody remember? Kendall, Trevon, Ray, Belle, Tiana, what do y'all remember when I said this dash and the comma? Anybody remember? Nevea, how about you? Yeah, somebody's talking. Absolutely. That's what's used when someone is talking, when it's a conversation. So in English, we use those quotation marks that tell us that somebody's talking. In Spanish, they don't use quotation marks. They use this dash. Okay. So this is somebody asking Rosario, and then this is the response to the question. Okay. So this question says, hey, Rosario, ¿están enojadas? What do you think that means, you guys? Están. So están is the plural. So it's ustedes, right? Ustedes, because they're talking to somebody. So they're saying, are you all? Are you all what? Yes. Are you all annoyed? Very good. Enojadas. Are you all annoyed? What's the response? What's the response? What's estamos contentas? Estamos contentas. What's the response? So the question is, are you annoyed? Okay, not I am. What is estamos? Estamos. See, it's plural because we have an S on contentas, right? Okay. So if the question is saying, are you all angry or annoyed? Are you all, right? We're talking to more than one person. Both people would respond. So what would they say? What is estamos? Good, Kendall. Estamos. Estamos is nosotros. We are happy, right? Because the person is saying, hey, are you guys, están, ustedes, right? Ustedes están. Are you guys annoyed? No, we're all right. We're happy. Okay, estamos, we are. We are. Okay, all right, let's finish up.
Be careful. There are some feelings or sensations that you express with the verb tener. Tengo hambre. No tengo sed. Pedro tiene calor, pero Jamal tiene frío. ¿Tienes miedo? No, pero estoy aburrido. Try not to confuse the verbs estar and ser, because they are used for different types of descriptions.
Okay, listen carefully.
Even though they both mean to be, in English, they cannot be used interchangeably. Ser is used for physical characteristics and personality traits, things that don't change quickly or at all. Germán es alto y guapo. Hoy está triste. See the difference? Germán might not be sad tomorrow, but he'll still be tall and handsome. Matías y Ana son estudiosos. Hoy están nerviosos porque tienen un examen. They may not be nervous after the exam, but they will continue to be studious. Good for them. To review, if it's a mood, an emotion, or a physical state, always use estar or one of the expressions with tener. For permanent traits, use ser. Bye for now.
Okay, all right, any questions, you guys? Okay, can you meet me in Canvas real quick, please? Por favor, meet me in Canvas. And meet me in the resource library module, por favor. Okay, I'll share my screen. Okay, so we should all be in Canvas. And we should all be up here, way up top, Spanish Resource Library. At the bottom, you should have a visual guide for the verb estar. Everybody see that? At the very bottom of our resource library, okay? So go ahead and click on it. And I'd like you to sort of have this visual open if you can, okay? And I'm getting ready to put a link in the chat for us. And then if you can open that link in a different tab, okay? So that what I would like for you to be able to do is click from one tab to the other, okay? Okay, give me one sec. I'm looking on GoGuardian. I want to make sure everybody has that a visual guide open. If you can show me and GoGuardian, you guys, before we get started. Up at the very top, Arshad, in the resource library, it'll be the last thing that you see. Joe Marion, resource library at the very bottom. Yeah, Ray. In the modules, right? Tiana, we're not quite there yet. You need to be in the resource library module. Okay. Trevon, you having troubles? Be the last thing. It'll be visual guide for a star. Can you find it, Trevon, at the very bottom of the library entries there? Tiana, we need to go to modules and click on the library, and it'll be the very last thing. Okay. Oh boy. Well, okay, we all ready? I'm getting there. Okay. My computer's being slow. All right. So you guys want to make sure that you open this in a different tab so that you can kind of go back and forth, right? And that way, when we don't guess, it helps us to remember better, okay? So go ahead and click on your link in the chat. And we are 16 of us today, so I should see 16 of you. And remember, you guys, these things help us to remember stuff, right? So it's important to participate. I need 10 more people. At the end of class, like I say, toward the end of class today, you guys are going to have to do a quick sort of formative quiz to kind of let me know how comfortable you are with this verb. So, and our adjectives. So please make sure you participate, right? You need to practice. Okay, I need 4 more people. All right, here we go. Do your best. It's your best shot, you guys. It's just practice. Oh yeah, the accent marks. Yep, there. Gotta have them. I forgot to remind you, huh, Kinsley? Good job, strawberry. Good job, vanilla. Hey, another minute, you guys. Don't give up. Okay, I'm gonna stop in 3, 2, 1. All right. All right, you guys. Tell me who you were. All right. Good job. Tell me who you were. Okay, so let's practice this a little bit more. Okay. All right, Ray. Very good. Okay. Yes, the accent marks were the thing, right, you guys? The accent marks were the thing. Okay. We have to have those because otherwise it changes the meaning, right? Okay. So let's just look at this real quick. I'm going to try to share my screen if you guys can see my Zoom screen. Okay. So number 16 was where you had to match them. And look at that. You guys all got them correct. So good job. Pat yourselves on the back. What was the yo form? Remember, we take off the AR. That leaves us our root or the stem. Very good, Trayvon. For EST. And then we flip-flop the yo. We flip-flop it and it becomes estoy. Okay, estoy. So you guys did a good job. I know. Great job. Okay. In this next one, we had a question. This one was hard, but look at you. You guys, so many of you got it right. So I'm proud of you again. Donde está? With the accent. You got to have the accent mark because otherwise it means something totally different. So how do we figure the answer out here? Because we would say Mateo, that's his name, right? Mateo está, he is, right? So that's how we figure out what is the right answer. So like it'd be él está, okay? What does estar mean? It means to be. In Spanish, remember there's two ways of saying I am, for example. So ser was one with permanent things when we're tall or short, or when we come from a certain, like if we're from America, from the United States, and our professions, we're going to use ser. We're going to use estar when we're talking about things that are temporary, like our feelings and our emotions, okay, and our locations, right, which we're going to get into later. Okay, él, ella, and usted. You guys did a good job here. Está, singular. What form would you use for they? Arturo y Juan. So ellos están. Yeah, you guys did really well. How are you? ¿Cómo estás? Okay, are nosotros, are we? Estamos, amos, amos. Amos always goes with nosotros. Okay, we are. So you guys did a great job. Okay, nicely done. This Jose, yo, remember I tell you, and I is always nosotros, and you guys did a good job here. Estamos. Okay, so pat yourselves on the back. Nicely done. Okay, all right. Any questions before we switch to the next activity, you guys? Okay. All right. Well, let me get my screen pulled up here. And once again, you guys, we're not going to do all of these, right? We're just going to do some of them. So I would like for you to put your answers in the chat. Okay. And somehow, some way, try to find a way that shows me you need an accent mark. Okay. Because we got to get into the habit. So notice that these are singulars. Yo estoy, tú estás, usted está, él and ella está. Okay. So that accent mark changes our pronunciation. It also changes the meaning, right, you guys? It changes the meaning. I didn't want that. I want this. Okay. So look, once again, please take a look at my Zoom screen. We get rid of the AR. That gives us the root, and then we add our endings. Okay, as, and a. Okay, y'all see that? We flip-flop our yo, and then we add as and a. So these are all singular. Okay, so the first one I would like you to take a look at is número dos. La profesora de historia cansada. So tell me in the chat, which form of the verb from the screen would you use to fill in the blank, clase? And try to find a way that shows me that it needs an accent mark. Pop it in the chat. Perfect. Bernadette, Ray, good job. I want to hear from everyone. Malia, Shamar, Arshad, Joe Marion, Tiana, Kendall, Belle. I want to hear from everyone. Ethan, where would you put an accent? See, the thing with the accent mark is if we didn't put one here, it would change the pronunciation to esta, not esta. But it also means the word this. I know, that's why we're just using a little something else, like make do, right? It also means the word this. So if I wanted to say like this is an apple, a red apple, okay, I would say esta es una manzana roja. Esta, this. So I have to make sure when I'm using this verb to say he is or she is or whatever, that I say está and I have the accent mark, okay? Because that changes the meaning. There you go, Trayvon. All right. So our blank, we would put está. Now, who can tell me what is cansada? What does cansada mean? Tired. Absolutely. And I bet you guys are tired just because it's your first day back to school, right? Cansada. Okay. Muy bien. All right. Let's look at number 3. Once again, you guys, what does this little dash thingy mean? Number 3. Yeah, it means somebody's talking. Very good. Okay. So how would we fill in the blank for number 3? Perfect. Bernadette. Woo-hoo. How would we fill in the blank for number 3? Okay. With or without an accent mark, Ray? Yay, Belle. Yay, Ray. Come on, I want to hear from everyone. Malik, Trevon. Yeah. Elijah, join us. Nevea. Very good. Very good, Jamarian. Very good. So we would say estás, right? Because we're talking to this gal. We're saying you, right? So are you annoyed? Right? Are you annoyed? Okay. Okay, one last one on this slide. Let's look at número 7. Número 7. How would I fill in the blank? Perfect, Ray. Good, Malik. Very good, you guys. Yo no estoy triste. Very good. I am not sad. Okay. All right, let's try some plurals. Okay. Muy bien, Trayvon. So taking a look at my screen again, we have our plurals, right? We have nosotros estamos, we are. Ustedes están, you all are. Ellos and ellas están, they are. So these are our plurals, right? All right, so número 3, clase. How would you fill in the blank? Perfect, Trayvon. Perfect, Belle. Number 3, you guys, how would we fill in the blank? Good, Ray. Yay, Malia, you guys are great. Arshad, I'd like to hear from you today. Ethan, have you done this one? Tiana, how about you? Good, Malik. Malik, with or without an accent mark? Yeah, very good, Tiana. There you go, Ethan. Good job. All right, so we would say, so somebody's talking, right? And they're saying like, sirs or gentlemen, are you all worried? Okay, so están. Very good, Shamar. Very good. Okay. All right, how about número 7? Número 7. Número 7. Antonio y yo. What do I do for number 7? Good, Trayvon. Number 7, you guys. Antonio y yo. Very good, Ray. Very good, Malia. Man, you guys are good. I'm not telling you that just to be nice. I'm telling you that compared to some other situations. You guys are good. Good job, Bernadette, Malia. Okay, so we would say estamos, because remember it's Antonio and I, which means we. If I'm including myself, it's we, right? And so who remembers what is tristes? Triste. What is triste? What is triste? Y'all remember? What does triste mean? Triste, clase, triste, right? Sad. Very good. All right, last one, and then we're going to switch gears. Número 8, Jack E. Lindsay. Jack E. Lindsay. What do we do for number 8?
I can't see it because like my HUD's in the way. I don't know how to disable it.
Okay, it's Jack E. Lindsay. Jack and Lindsay. So which form would you use? Just pop it in the chat. Jack and Lindsay. Very good. Very good. Good job, you guys. So if you said están, and you got to have your accent over the A, you're absolutely right. Jack y Lindsay están. Okay. This is a hard one. Anybody remember what agradecidos means? It says Jack and Lindsay are something for the gifts, for the presents. What do you think agradecidos meant? Do y'all remember that one? It meant grateful. Yeah, grateful. So Jack and Lindsay are grateful for the gifts, for the presents. All right, you guys did a fantastic job. Once again, pat yourselves on the back, okay? Nicely done, nicely done. All right, you guys take a little brain break, and I'm gonna get my screen ready in the meantime, okay? Okay. Muy bien. Here's a link. And I need like a thumbs up when you're in. So click on that link in the chat. And then give me a thumbs up when you're in, por favor. It should look like this. I'll put my screen up. Okay, if you guys should be able to see my Zoom screen. And then give me like a thumbs up emoji or something to let me know that you're in. Thank you, Tiana. Because I don't know, sometimes you guys get stuff blocked, you know, and I just don't know. Ethan, thank you. Elijah, can you join us, please? Ethan, thank you. Tiana, thank you. Kendall, thank you. Trayvon, thank you. Ray, are you having troubles getting in? Shamar, how about you? Arshad? Bernadette, Malia, Nevea, thank you, Shamar. Kendall, did you tell me you were in? Yes, you did. Okay, let me know if you're having troubles. Belle, are you in? Yeah, okay. All right, take a look at my Zoom screen because I'm going to get you started. So what you're seeing here, you guys, are all kinds of adjectives. Now, you know, you have your guided notes. So if you need to pull those up, you can. If you don't want to pull up your guided notes, you could go to the Canvas module and pull up the slideshow, okay, with the adjectives in it. This is just a way of helping us remember them. So I'm going to take your dragging things, right, you guys? I'm going to pick up my topics here, and you all need to do the same. Okay. So we're going to match opposites, and we're going to list things that are alike. And this is, there's no hard, fast, necessarily way to do this. Okay. But for example, okay, if I wanted to match some opposites, I could say tranquilo, peace, you know, tranquil, like at peace, peaceful. And I could say emocionado. It would be an opposite, like excited, right? I mean, I could also say, you guys, I'm peaceful or I'm worried, right? So see, there's no like hard right or wrong here. Okay. It's just kind of what your thinking is. The goal is to help us remember what they mean. Okay. If I come over here to the synonyms, the words that are alike, I can take calm and I can take peaceful, and those words are alike. See what I'm getting at? Questions? So I'm going to give you guys a minute or two to just play around with these. Again, if you need help with knowing what they mean, you can ask me, or you can pull it up on another tab. But then when we're finished, I'm going to ask you to share with me what you matched. Okay. So it's about 3 minutes after. So at roughly 5 minutes after or so, we'll come back together and I'm going to ask you to share me what you matched. Share with us what you matched. Okay, go ahead and start. Okay, a few more minutes, you guys, and then be ready to share. Okay. All right. Whatever you have, I'm sure is great. Okay. And I'm just going to move my stuff back. Again, you guys, there's no hard, right or wrong here. So don't be afraid to share. Okay. Okay. So again, you can see my screen. Ray, what did you match as two alike? Can you unmute and just let me know what you did?
Nervous and preoccupied.
Okay. Nervioso y preocupado. Okay, very good. So synonyms, right? If somebody's nervous, it's maybe because they're worried about something. Very good. Okay. Belle, can you unmute, por favor, and tell me in Spanish what are Spanish words? What are two that you thought were synonyms that were similar meaning alike? Which two did you match over here? Belle? Can you hear me, Belle? Ethan, how about you? Do you have two that you can share with us? That were alike that you matched? Can you unmute, Ethan? Is your mic working, not working? I'm assuming y'all can hear me because Ray heard me.
Do I gotta answer again?
You can, go ahead.
Alegre and feliz. Does alegre mean happy again?
Alegre and
Yeah, and feliz and contento.
very good. So you got 3 of them. Muy bien. So you could have said alegre, feliz, and contento, right? Okay, you guys, you need to make sure you can hear me. Okay, por favor. Kendall. Kendall. Can you hear me, Kendall? Yeah. Can you give me 2 that you matched as opposites, por favor? Just unmute and read them to me in Spanish. Can you hear me, Kendall?
Preocupado and
Relajado.
Yes, I didn't
Very-
know how to say it.
That's okay. That's great. Relajado and preocupado. So relaxed and worried. Those are opposites. Sí, muy bien. Okay. Let's see. Malia. Can you hear me, Malia? Can you unmute, Malia? Okay. Can you tell me 2 that
I
you-
did
Go ahead.
enojado and enfermo.
As opposites or as alikes?
Yeah. I did them as alike.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense because if you're annoyed or you're sick, it's kind of 2 different things, isn't it? Right? I mean, 2 similar things, right? Like you're bothered. Okay. Good job. Good job. Thank you for that. Let's see. Bernadette, can you give us 2 that you matched somewhere on here, either as a synonym or as an opposite?
Yeah, how about calma y tranquilo?
As synonyms?
Mm.
As alikes? Okay, very good. Calm and peaceful. All right, very good, you guys. Nicely done. Anyone else want to share something that they matched? Okay.
Emocionado and triste.
And triste as synonyms? Yeah, so you can be sad, right? And emotional, right? Because yes, very good, Trayvon. Yeah, you could have ocupado, right? Like you can be busy or relaxed too. Good, Kendall. Feliz. Yes, you can be, I don't know where my feliz is. Oh, feliz and enojado. Yeah, as opposites. You could be sad, happy or annoyed, either which. All right, very good, you guys. Nicely done. Okay. I'm going to turn it over to you. I'm going to show you what your assignments are, your practice work today, and then we're going to stay together and work on those together. That way, if you have a question, I'm here to help you. So join me in Canvas again. And join me in our unit at the bottom. And I'll share my screen. So we're finishing up unit 1, you guys. And we are, if you can see my screen, we are in, yes, Trayvon, you're right. Jealous and worried. Okay, very good. So we are in Desafío 4, right? So challenge number 4. We should have all completed our guided notes and turned them in. Again, make sure you can see my screen. If not, here are the slides to help you with that. For today, we're going to have this quick sort of formative show me what you know thing on Estar. So you're going to click on it. It's going to say, take the quiz. Okay. And then you have our red Gumby, right? Everybody take a look at my screen. So it says, answer the question by describing red Gumby using one adjective and one correct form of Estar. So the question is, ¿Cómo está red Gumby? Right? ¿Cómo está red Gumby? So all you have to do is answer the question in Spanish with the correct form of Estar and one adjective. Okay, any questions with that? And then that's yes. Okay, and then you'll submit it. Okay, clase? That's the first thing you need to do before you leave today. The next thing is just one is the next thing in your module, sorry. And it's this practice sheet. Okay, so let's look at the instructions first. Do not fret about understanding the entire sentence. Okay, just focus on who is doing the action, like Bob. Okay, so when you open it up, it'll look blank. What you got to do is scroll. Okay, here is the chart. Here is the chart for you to use. So I got to do scroll up and down. Okay, you'll figure out, like in number 2, they're talking about los libros. It's plural. Even if you don't know what the thing is, it's plural, you guys. So you're going to use the plural ellos, right? So you're going to put in the blank están. Some of these, like number 6, are a question and an answer to the question. So for example, number 6, where is the blah, blah, blah? The blah, blah, blah is on the wall, right? So you're still talking about the same item. So you're going to use the same form of the verb in the question as in your answer. So go ahead and do your formative first, your question about red Gumby. And then I'd like you to start on this. And that way, if you have a question here, I can help you. Okay. Now, my suggestion to you, so you don't have to worry about typing in the accent mark on this activity, you guys can copy and paste from the chart. And that way your accent mark will be in there. Okay. All right. Any questions? Okay. We have approximately 9 minutes. Answer your red Gumby question, and then you can start on this, and let's stay in Zoom so I can help you if you have any questions. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take roll real fast, and then I'm gonna join you in Go Guardian, and that way I can help you out. Kendall, you can use the little like on your keyboard, you have an apostrophe. You can just use the apostrophe. Do you know what I'm saying, Kendall? There's a key that has like accent marks, and then, I mean, not accent marks, quotation marks, and then the bottom one is like an apostrophe. So just use the apostrophe. Good job, Shamar. You want to finish that formative sentence on Red Gumby before you do the other, okay? You guys have any questions? Pop them in the chat or you can unmute. ¿Cómo está Red Gumby? Okay, last minute or so, you guys, if you have a question, pop it in the chat. Don't forget to check the schedule for the rest of the week because it's different. And yeah, that's about it, I think. Okay, that's our time. Any last minute questions? Let me know. Have a great lunch, you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Nos vemos jueves. Nos vemos jueves. Adios. Good job today, as usual. I appreciate you guys. Nicely done. Adios a todos. Nicely done. Adios.
Adios.
Have a great day. Gracias.